Okay, once you've done step 11, check that off in the spreadsheet, and let's move to step 12. What we're going to be doing now is customizing the footer. If you scroll down there, you'll see that all we've got in the footer is just this standard text. So we're going to go to our widgets menu, which we'll find here under the rolling over the site URL at the top there in the admin bar. And you'll see that we've got just one footer widget here, but there's actually nothing in it. In order to get something in there, we firstly need to drag in a text box, right? And then if we just select that box there, we're going to be pasting something in from the spreadsheet. So I'm going to go back to our spreadsheet now. As you can see, we're up to step 12 here. If we scroll to the right, you'll see that we've actually got some content here. If we select that content, that will grab all the content that is going to actually be going in. It's got HTML formatted code here, along with some plain text at the bottom. These essentially will be menu items, and this is very important to help Google to find their way around our site and to look as legitimate as possible. So if we select that and then copy that, head back to our widget and simply paste that code in there. If we scroll to the top, we'll see that we make sure we've got everything and it's all correct, and then we're going to click save. So that essentially is how we customize our footer. If we want to see what this looks like, we're just going to go and click on all posts, and we'll select to view, scroll to the bottom, and now you'll see that we've got our footer in here, which has all the relevant information that legitimizes the site, and we've got all these submenus going to the various different parts of the site for disclaimer, privacy, testimonials, etc. These are all pages that we've imported earlier. Now, the last thing we need to do here with customizing this is we're going to be customizing this text that we see down in the footer, and we'll be copying and pasting that out of our spreadsheet as well. So if we click back to our spreadsheet and then scroll across, you'll see next to the copyright information box, if we scroll across a little further, you'll actually see, okay, in this column here, we'll scroll up, you'll see that that's listed as the footer copyright information. So if we select that box and then click copy and then come back, we're going to need to go to the customize area, and we'll find that just by clicking up here, shortcut in the WP admin edit bar there. That's going to take us back into the theme customization area, and we find the copyright information right there, and it's blank, so it's just got the standard thing from WordPress. So if we paste this in, we'll see that that's bringing in the correct copyright information. We click saved, and we just close that back up again. We head back out, and if we now click to refresh the page there, and once that loads, if we scroll down, we'll see that we've got the correct copyright information in there. You see that it's not showing. Okay, here's where we need to try one of two things. We can refresh the page by clicking Shift Refresh, so holding down Shift and doing this twice. That sometimes will clear the cache, but in this case it has not. We can try one more time. Okay, it's not showing any updated copyright information. Now that is actually there, so if we go to another page, let's say we'll click on the Contact Us page, we'll see that this page has not been loaded and therefore is not in the cache. And if we scroll down the bottom, we'll see that now it says all rights reserved, copyright 2016, #1 Home Security Systems USA, which is what we'd pasted in there. And the reason why we didn't see it on the last page is because of the WP Super Cache that caches things in the browser just to make these pages load faster. Okay, so That's how WP cache super cache works. If you did need to clear that cache, just to verify, you can always just go back to the main dashboard and then simply come down to the settings menu, WP super cache, and clicking on the easy tab and scrolling down, just say delete the cache. So that would then show us, if we go back to our posts, and the very first one which we were looking at just a moment ago, we click on that and then we scroll down to the bottom of the screen, you'll see that now it's showing the right copyright information. Okay, and that now completes this step. It's time to do these things before moving on to the next step.